How's it going, everybody? Mike here. I got another unboxing for you. This one's from Blade HQ. So if you guys are hip to what's going on right now, you probably know what's in the box. I'm gonna open it with a Benchmade Mini Deja Vu. We'll do a review of this. It's an older Benchmade that it's got a Spidey hole in it. I think that caused some controversy in the day, but that's what I'll be opening it with. So let's get inside. Out here in Northern California, in what they call the Sierra Valley. Sun's going down, so I hope I'm not too dark. If I am, you'll get a good sunset out of it. Just nothing else. Lots of popcorn. I'm gonna do my best to keep this controlled because we are out on somebody's property that I'm working for. Just waiting for it to get dark. So we do have a Spydicle box. If you guys are following along with the latest drops, you may have guessed that this is a Manix 2 XL from Blade HQ. I only picked up one this time. They had the DLC version as well as satin M4. I got the satin version out of the box. This is the first time I've ever held a Manix XL. I've got some normal Manixes. This thing it's big, but it's not as big as I thought in a good way. It fits the hand nice. It does have a choil if you need to choke up, but it's got a nice big tall blade of CPM M4. And the more I learn about M4, the more I like it, especially for like a hard use folder. This one's got, just some smudges. M4 will patina and then rust if you don't take care of it. It is a tool steel, but in a big folder like this, it's kind of ideal. It's real hard use steel. Toughness is pretty good, and then the edge retention is very good. I've got experience. I don't have experience really using M4 blade steel. I do have experience with the Crewwear Manix. It's also a tool steel, and from everything I'm hearing, M4 is quite a step above Crewwear in edge retention. So I don't know yet if this will be a user for me or go into the collection, but I have no doubts that it will perform. That being the Jade handle scales from Blade HQ, this is a user for me. They'll get dirty quick, so I may end up looking for other scales if I'm going to use this one. Centering is perfect. Weight's not, I mean, it's a big knife, but it's not crazy as far as the weight goes. It's got the skeletonized liners. I'll have to do a little bit of research, and I'll add it in the next part of this when I do the close-up of the blade. I'll give you some info as far as weight goes. But I'm very impressed. Like I said, this is the first time holding a Manix XL, and this one happens to be an exclusive from Blade HQ, so you know it's got the M4 steel, which is very cool in my opinion on a big hard use folder. Got no complaints. Let me bring you in closer and we'll do some close-ups and we'll get you out of here. Thanks. Alrighty guys, I got you in here for a closer view of the Manix 2 XL from Blade HQ. It is an exclusive, as I was saying, so it's got the Jade G10 with a CPM M4 blade. This is quite the knife. This is the first example of an XL that I have, and it does not disappoint. It is a big knife. It is definitely large, but it's not heavy, as I was saying. You can see that's actually perfect. So the reason the scales look like that is because the light shining through the liners on the inside. They are skeletonized, and that helps reduce weight. So even though this knife is very large, this may be the largest Spydicle folder I have. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is. It's not overly heavy, which is nice. Let's see if it can drop shut. It cannot. A little awkward, but still it got enough wrist action there. It should be dropping shut. It is not. So not drop shutty like some knives are. That may just be because of the how big the blade is and kind of the physics of it. But as you can see, I got a great example. You can see the grind lines in that CPM M4 nicely there in the camera. Little smudges there, but I believe they'll come out. Let's see. Nope, those are little beginnings of a patina, it looks like. That's okay. The more I hold this, the more I think this knife may be a user for me. So I don't have any pocket time or experience with it, so I can't tell you how it carries. This is the first XL. Centering is good. Action is good, although it does not kind of drop shut. Let me compare it to the other knife I unboxed this evening in the next video. A little sneak peek. It is quite a bit bigger than the little native. As you can see, they are nowhere near each other in size, kind of both ends of the spectrum from Spyderco. So I appreciate you guys watching, and if I get some pocket time with this, I'll do a little review on how it carries. And I know it's going to cut well, but I'll let you know how it carries in the pocket, because that may be one concern on the XL for some people. Have a good evening, guys. Alright guys, I got you back at the house for a quick addition to the end of this video. Figured it wouldn't be right without showing you a comparison between the normal Manix 2 and the XL. So as you can see, the XL is quite a bit bigger than the normal Manix 2 in both handle and blade. Another thing that's nice about the XL is it's got this hook down at the bottom. It really does fit your hand just very well. So I wanted to just throw this on the end. Appreciate you watching, and I'll see you on the next one.